Chris VK3FY and Lee VK3GK are attending the Hamvention on a personal basis, and whilst there will be catching up with ARRL officials. Chris and Lee will be attending multiple aspects of the events, including the following functions: international relations, club and association tables, DX dinner, contest university, and special forums. Further information on the date and Hamvention will be provided in the future. This has been Chris Dimitrievich, VK3FY Portable Whiskey 8, on behalf of the Board of the Wireless Institute of Australia for VK1 WIA.
One, two, three, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's now live visions, and
on YouTube at the moment. There you are. You've come up on YouTube now. So,
all right.
No audio though.
No audio on YouTube.
Very low.
Hello. There should be plenty of audio there.
All good.
Yep.
You're about 20 seconds behind, I reckon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's right. But with Discord, it should be just half a second or so. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's interesting seeing the reversed image on Discord. I could probably
I'm playing with my audio at the moment because I've got so many different things on. I've got to work out how to get audio back where I need it. Hang on.
see if I can.
Your end this time, it's
Yeah.
my end.
Yep. No. Okay.
So just bear with me. Right, I'm hearing you now.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. VK3 CSJ. Oh, I just did that.
Controllable here. Yep. Good. Alright. That's YouTube audio. And how do I get Discord audio? Hang on a minute. Because haven't set up Discord audio properly yet. Give me
No.
a second.
Yep. No, it's okay.
Output device. Top bit there. Say something on Discord at the moment. Talk to me.
This is a test transmission from VK3 CSJ.
I'm hearing you, no problem.
Check 1 2. G'day, Peter, if you're listening in the background too.
So I've got you on YouTube, 20 seconds late. I've got you on the RTV repeater, and I've got you full high def on Discord.
That's where the $12.99 is working for me. So, yeah, I hovered over the $12.99 per month and the $192 a year thing, and it's they reckon it's a 6% saving if you pay annually. So if I had the well, I do actually have the dollars in the account, but I thought no, I'm not going to have $190 odd just disappear from my account right now. So I opted for the $12.99 a month thing, and which is manageable. But you know, it's like you said about it being a piece of meat, the price of a steak. I thought, well, yeah, that makes sense. What I could probably do is remove one of my streaming services, i.e. Stan or Paramount or some of those services there, and just cancel that, and it'll be the same thing.
That's true. Do that.
So we'll think about that. But anyway, all right. That's cool. I'm glad that I've got the vMix. What is it? Discord sorted out to some degree. I now know how to also bring in other stations on Discord. Like I had Ian come up today, and I could see there were other window options, so that if you came up at the same time, we'd be able to have a little conference thing going on. So that's cool. So yeah, we've been able to do a few things today, which is excellent.
Well, the other thing too, Clint, if you had a second computer and you had the input of Discord going in there, you could actually bring people in from Discord and stream them back out. But you'd have to be really careful with audio there because you'd end up with a huge loop if they were watching it and then you were trying to stream them as well.
Right.
So that'd be the only other thing.
Yeah.
But it's a very, very powerful piece of software. Extremely powerful.
All right, so that's the other camera. Now,
Like
eh?
it's like half a second delay between what I'm seeing on the repeater and what I'm seeing on Discord.
Yeah, all right. It was interesting because I started transmitting from the mobile phone when I was talking after I finished talking to Ian, I was playing around with the mobile phone, and I was able to get the camera from the mobile phone to work as well, and that seemed to work quite well actually.
Yep, it does.
So I need to explore that a little bit more.
The other thing, I don't know if you're seeing yourself on a full screen in Discord.
At the moment, let me go. It's just there's
A whole lot of people.
yeah.
Yep. So if you can tell people that they can pop out the screen. So if they click on it to be in a full screen, there's also a thing called a pop out.
Yep. Okay. I'll just show you what I'm seeing.
Yep. So see the Discord that you can see here. If you click on your window, see where it's got you mirrored at the moment. If you click on that, right? See how it's now full screen
Yep.
Discord?
Yep.
See down the bottom right hand corner, you've got a volume control.
Pop out.
And you've got a little window that says pop out.
Yep.
If you click on the pop out, right, it'll actually pop out its own little undocked window.
All right. So that's how it's looking.
Yep. So see how now you've got that
Yep.
as a pop out, and you've got Discord behind you. You've got Discord in full screen at the moment. So if you just make it not a full screen Discord. Oh, hang on. Yeah. So there's your pop out. So you're popping it back in. Return to app. So see how you're at the moment. You've got it as a full screen.
Yep.
Right. As in Discord itself.
Yep.
Go up to the top right hand window and just drag it so it's not taking up your whole screen. Make it a window. See your top right hand side of your screen, yeah? Keep going across to the right. No, that's the left. See right up the top there where you've got the flat line and the little box.
Up here.
Yep, yeah, up there.
Yep. What do you?
On that. Right, see now it's a window.
Yep.
Right, so you can have that as a window. Right, move it around.
Yep.
Now you can pop out if you like the Discord. Yep, pop that out, and you'll see it now becomes an actual window itself. And
Okay.
you can move that one around wherever you like. Right, and well, you've got vMix as a full size, so you've got multiple pop outs going on.
It really is confusing.
Yeah. Oh no, you haven't got. It's because I'm seeing vMix behind.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you got multiple windows with the same thing going on, so it's a bit confusing. You need a couple of monitors.
Yeah, that's true.
Now the beauty is now, see down the bottom of your screen, down further,
Yep. Where?
on the taskbar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. So you should have one there that's Discord. See that? Click on the left-hand one.
This one.
Go up a little bit. Yeah, click there. Right. So that's Discord. Now see where it says text channels up on the left-hand side. Click on that, and then you can see how you can see all the chat.
Oh, yep, yeah, okay. Oh, that's
So
where. Yeah,
people can pop out the window and have it in one monitor
Yep.
and have the chat in another.
okay.
Or if they want, they can just have it side by side. So if you minimise vMix for a minute, alright, so you've got your pop-out window that's underneath that one that you're dragging around and your text. Yeah, just resize them. Click in the middle of that one that you just had, by the way.
This one here.
Yeah, that one. Click in the middle. Now click it again. Oh, it's probably, yeah, yours is a little bit different because you're the one that's actually transmitting it.
Right.
That's all good. Because when I pop out, oh no, it's the same. I'm seeing the same. Yeah, it's identical. So now you can see chat.
And-
So if I
and-
go, what's this? Hello.
Yep, gotcha. Yep, yeah. Got it.
So you can see the chat that's going on, and people can. So if people want to be able to see the chat and also view what's going on,
Yep.
they can.
Yep, okay. It does. It's just a matter of getting used to how to make use of it.
Now, in your case, because you're streaming, if you've got another monitor that you can plug into your computer, I would suggest that you did that.
Yeah, there is. I can run another monitor. In fact, I think it's set up at the moment to run a secondary monitor. Because, like for instance, if my mouse goes off the screen onto another monitor, so I've got it set up for a secondary monitor. I need to fix that up. I need to get another monitor I can use.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind getting the kind of monitor that Mark's got.
That Mark's got.
Yeah, you've seen it.
Have you seen mine?
Yours is bigger.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
No.
I thought Mark's was big.
No, mine's the next size up.
But I thought this screen was pretty big. The one that I've got here. But Mark's is about what, a metre and a half or about a metre and a half long.
Yeah.
And yours is longer than that.
Yeah. Mine, actually, is his the 49 or 40? I think his is a 42. Mine's a 49.
Ah,
And yours is a 34, isn't it?
it's something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So effectively mine is two 27-inch monitors side by side.
Okay. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then
Expensive too.
I've got another monitor next to it, which is a 27-inch.
Okay.
I've got a lot of monitors at my place.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Very good. All right.
Are you happy with that?
Yeah, I am. We'll experiment with that next Friday and particularly Sunday, and so like I said, I've got to work out what to say so people can connect to it.
You just tell everyone on Discord. So basically what they have to do, obviously for the astronomy one, you tell everyone Discord. Ideally, I'll have a look and see how we can promote it a bit better.
Yeah, it's a trick.
But I'm busy Monday night and I'm busy Tuesday night. So I've only got Wednesday and Thursday to look at it.
Yep, no, it's okay.
I'll see how I go for time. And yeah, alright. Very good.
All right, thanks, Richard.
I've just remembered I'm transmitting on the repeater. VK3 VRS, VK3 CSJ crossbanding. Well, you're not really crossbanding, you're listening. So this is VK3 VRS transmitting, while CSJ is on Discord and RT. Oh no, you are on RTV.
Hmm.
There you go. VK3 CSJ on RTV crossbanding with VK3 VRS on RMC.
That's it. You got it in a complicated fashion. and streaming on YouTube and streaming on Discord all at the same time. Marvelous technology, and my computer is handling it well.
And you can hear how quick it is. Like, I'm listening to your audio coming through on Discord.
Right.
That's the only place I'm hearing your audio at the moment.
Yep.
On my computer.
Okay.
Discord.
Yep.
If I want to hear it from the repeater, then I'd turn that volume on. Speak to me for a minute.
Check 1, 2.
You know, I'm hearing it faster on
Discord.
than I am on the repeater.
That's
Discord to Discord.
yeah, that really is quite good. That really does fix a whole lot of problems.
So have a listen. I'll turn up the volume.
Yep.
I'll turn up on both.
Yes. Yes. This is VK3CSJ. Yep. Yep. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. Right. Yeah.
Delay difference. So that's the delay.
All right.
Discord's very, very, very quick.
It is. It is. And
That's why when I was getting the feed from the repeater and then Discord, you imagine that I'm receiving it and bang, it's straight onto Discord within, within half a second. You're hearing it.
Yep.
But obviously when I'm waiting for the repeater to actually process the audio.
Yep.
So the repeater takes about 2 seconds to process it before I receive whatever you're transmitting. And then Discord was putting it on the internet, bang, half a second.
Yeah. So this is where potentially this using Discord for the ATV net on Tuesdays is particularly good for the VK2 chaps, and perhaps for the future QSO parties, ATV QSO parties.
Yep, well, I just need a few of us to really push the burrow and, experiment with it and see how good it actually is. And who knows, we might get it over the line. So I've been playing around with it for quite a few years.
Yep.
I used to use Discord as a gamer. We've been using Discord for years. So I always knew the potential of it. So, and then when I worked out how to get it all set up in our system and, find a use for it, I thought, well, this could work.
Yeah. Yeah.
But adoption is the slowest part.
It is, isn't it? Trying to change people's habits. It's always a trick. All right.
It's not RF, but, there's so much us hams deal with RF and also electronics. It's all part of electronics.
Yep, it is.
Moving forward, a lot of communications are via the internet. Look at all the linked repeaters. D-Star, everything, that's all via the internet. So it's RF and internet all combined together.
Yep.
And that's exactly what we're doing with Discord.
Yeah.
We're combining RF and the internet.
Yeah.
So no different to a linked repeater.
Yep. Yep. No, it's all good. Excellent stuff. All right.
I'm going to hang up and I'm going to head off.
Yep, I'm going to have a cup of coffee and I must get to bed early tonight. You can see my bloodshot eye there, perhaps. I don't know. Anyway.
I know you got HD.
This one.
That's clear.
Anyway, all right.
Too dark in your room.
Yeah, it is. I've got all the lights off, so. Anyway, all right.
VK3 CSJ, cross-banding with VK3 VRS. Cheers, guys.
Thanks, Richard. Thanks very much. It's worked out very well. All right. Well, we could stay here now and run a few programs for the night. I've got a whole list of things I could show. No, I won't do that. Anyway, all right. And if I quickly go to a test program.
National news.
Australiana. Great Southern Lights. This story coming up is by VK2ZRH. Andrew Russell, VK5CV, sent in some interesting recordings for the week. Recordings of VK2WI received in Adelaide at about 9 a.m. local on Sunday via auroral propagation. A quick listen, and thanks again, Andrew. Then it's to Roger.
This is Roger Harrison, VK2ZRH, correspondent from the Gold Coast. Wow, dudes, what a fantastic 4 days it was over last weekend. Aurora was seen all across Australia, as far north as Mackay and Uluru. Wow. And the HF bands were alternately trashed by a geomagnetic storm and later crackling with DX. 6 metre enthusiasts got into some great DX too. On the 2 metre band, stations in southern Queensland were reported working auroral scatter into VK3 and VK5, while VK7s were working into VK2. All this fun came from an enormous sunspot group, said to be 15 to 17 times the size of the Earth, that generated an enormous set of X-class flares, the strongest class, on May 9th, which set off a coronal mass ejection, a CME, a cloud of charged particles that later slammed into the Earth's magnetic field. That sunspot group, known as AR3664, actually set off a series of CMEs over following days. CMEs intensify the solar wind, which is a constant stream of particles the Sun always produces. These CMEs from AR3664, which was facing our way at the time, squashed our magnetic field on the Sun-facing side of Earth and stretched out the geomagnetic field behind. The result was a series of geomagnetic storms rated to be extreme, known as G5. This intensity was last experienced back in 2003 during the dying phase of solar cycle 23. Photos of auroras taken by people with digital cameras and cell phone cameras lit up the social media platforms from Facebook to YouTube for days. Tales of extraordinary DX work by amateurs across the globe also lit the socials. Back to those CMEs. The solar particles travel out from the Sun at enormous speeds, the faster bunches taking only hours to reach us, the slower ones a few days. When they reach our vicinity, our magnetic field deflects them north and south towards the poles, and the particles, spinning around the magnetic field lines, collide with the atmosphere at ionospheric heights. The particles collide with a thin atmosphere up there, which lights up like a fluorescent lamp and intensifies the ionosphere. That's what you get to see as aurora and can exploit for unusual propagation. That's just the first phase. Many particles captured by the geomagnetic field stream around behind the Earth, where the field is stretched out in a long tail. There, the particles cool their heels until the intensity of the CME and the solar wind relaxes. Then, the stretched out magnetic field lines reconnect across the geomagnetic tail and snap back closer to us. In doing so, those charged particles are rocketed back towards the planet and they plunge down into the ionosphere, creating another auroral show. 2 bites of the cherry. That's all for now. Perhaps I'll take the opportunity to follow up in a later broadcast as solar cycle 25 climbs ever higher. By the way, back in the late 1960s, I had a job as technical assistant to the Australian Antarctic Division's auroral physicist, Major Fred Bond. I learned a lot about auroras and saw many aurora taken with all-sky cameras at Australian Antarctic stations. Later, I spent a year at Casey Station and saw the real thing for myself. This has been Roger Harrison, VK2ZRH for VK1WIA.
That was a interesting report by Roger Baby. And 1 2 1 2 1 2. Oh yeah, I'm there. And what was interesting though in that report is in the beginning they're talking about reflecting a signal off the aurora. It's good video footage from Sam Dayton, if that's how you pronounce it. But anyway, what they make reference to is, I'll just see if I can cue it up again. they're saying that there was a 9 o'clock broadcast that was picked up in Adelaide, and they reckon that it was being reflected by the aurora on Sunday morning. What's intriguing about that is which 9 o'clock broadcast are they referring to? Was it on 160 by any chance? Because that's what I was doing. I'll just see if I can play that again.
Australiana. Great Southern Lights. This story coming up is by VK2ZRH. Andrew Russell, VK5CV, sent in some interesting recordings for the week. Recordings of VK2WI received in Adelaide at about 9 a.m. local on Sunday via Aurora.
There it is. VK2WIA. So it wasn't me. Okay. I missed that part. That's a crucial part of the information. Okay. So it wasn't my 160 metre broadcast at 9 o'clock in the morning. Damn, that would have been so fascinating that my broadcast on 160 was being picked up in Adelaide, reflecting off the aurora. That would have been a real thrill. But it wasn't. Okay, never mind. All right, well, I'm out of here. So I shall cease and desist the YouTube stream and the Discord stream. And I think that's been quite exciting, getting those two mediums working, and in HD, especially Discord. I had to pay for it. It's $12.99 a month for the HD aspect, which I think is important. So that's cool. So I'll experiment with this next Friday night with the ASV broadcast, and I'll make a big deal about Discord. Give it a big plug. And Richard, if you're still listening in the background, if we can sort of provide some easy way for people to be able to connect to it, because I usually say just download Discord and look for Astronomy Chat Room, and that's all I can say. I mean, with YouTube, it's like look for VK3CSJ in YouTube and look for the little live symbol, and generally that works. So need to find a simple way for getting people to easily pick up Discord, because YouTube's already there, and with Discord it's a download thing. So I have to really convince people that's the way to do it. And I think the convincing thing here is the time delay is so much less than it is on YouTube, and in this case even off the repeater. Oh well, that's it. I'm going to make a cup of coffee, and we've got a full 5-day week coming up. Good weather coming too. Yeah. This has been a test transmission from VK3CSJ, Narre Warren South in Dandenong, in Narre Warren South. Oh, God, I still live in the past, don't I? And we shall be back on Tuesday to join the ATVNet session on Tuesday night, 8 o'clock. I'm going to be talking about my Japanese receiver, which for those that often check VK Ham Classifieds would have noticed the ad that I had in there looking for information on that receiver. I'll give a talk about that. So there it is. This is VK3CSJ. Cheers and good night to all.